Good evening, everybody, and you're very, very welcome here at the Nexus tonight for this fantastic evening of Jenn Barrett and The Night Shift launch of their vinyl version of the latest CD, which is Upon a Hill. We'd like to thank you all so much for being here. And as I look around, there's a few faces that were at the CD launch of Jenn's a month ago in a different venue, which we won't speak about. But we've got also a bunch of new people here tonight, which is the only way to go in life. You know, it's sort of like, what's that old saying? There's no such thing as a person you don't know. They're just sort of friends that you haven't met yet. And we've got a few parents. We've got a few people who've come from far and wide. We've got a few people who've come all the way from Christie's Beach, and by crikey, that's a trip. Well done, you folk, as well. And we'd like to thank the people at Nexus for such a fantastic venue, and you're going to enjoy a very, very good night. As we said, it's Jenn's vinyl release. So retro heads out there, that's for you. And if you're not into retro, doesn't matter, we've got something else for you a little bit later as well. So I'm Ronnie Taheny, I'm the owner of RT Records for Germany, Ireland and Australia, and it's my pleasure, of course, to be your MC here tonight as the night goes through. We've, we've got tonight in three parts. There will be the opening act, who's also releasing a CD, so it's all very exciting, sorry, a single. We've got the first act, we've got a small break, and then, of course, we've got Jenn headlining tonight, and they'll be on. So we also have a couple of the really, really quick things before we start, which are by list and order of merit. The bar is obvious. The toilet, as most of you probably know by now, is out back the way you came in. And we have also, I don't need to say about phones. I wasn't going to mention phones, but I will now. So thanks for putting your phones on silent. That's great. Merch table, of course, is here in prime position. Come and see us in the break or after. Jenn will be signing after, but in the break I'll be looking after you. And we've got vinyl and of course we've got CDs. Big discounts tonight on the merch, which you won't get otherwise from tonight. You go online, back to the website or anything else, and you're going to have to pay full price, 20% off everything tonight. So that will help. And do make sure that as the night goes on, while you're just, you know, quickly, surreptitiously looking at your phone, which no one really will do, you can just like the first act and like Jenn Barrett and make sure that you stay up to date with their next escapades. You can also give us, if you're a bit of a dinosaur like me, you might love to give us your email address over there. We'd love to write all that down. So that's all the housekeeping done tonight, and we'd like to now get on with the actual first act, who's Gorgija's son. Now, Gorgija is a pretty interesting word in itself. It took me a while to be able to pronounce it. Does anyone know? Because I'm going to buy a drink for the person in this room who actually knows what Gorgija actually is, what name it is. From where? Right, exactly, because cheat, up there. You're a ring-in. That's Nonnie who's on sound. Ring-in. Oh, okay, hang on, that's not fair, you're the parents. Right. So Gorgija is Macedonian for George, of course, but an interesting, and thank you, your Gorgija, gorgeous is the way I remembered how to say it, and indeed you are, by name and nature. Yeah, Gorgija, you're Gorgija, and this is Gorgija's son, otherwise called Mark Valeski, but Gorgija's son is the way we're doing it. He's grown up as a piano player in a guitarist world. His song style has been shaped heavily by the more percussive-driven aspects of guitar playing. He's about infectious, honest, piano-driven indie pop rock of reflection, observation, and heartache. After wasting too many years working in dead-end jobs and toiling over lost loves, Gorgija's son has spent the last 2 years recording and performing his own brand of melancholic, piano-driven rock. He was recognised by Scala for his songwriting in 2018. Scala, incidentally, is the South Australian Songwriters, Composers and Lyricists Association. So we're the premier original songwriting body in South Australia, attracting national and international entrants for their festival. And Gorgija's son was highly commended for that song that he submitted. And now, finally, he's releasing Roam Around, which has been exclusively featured on both Radio Adelaide and 3D recently. He's tracked and recorded the single himself at the Adelaide Elder Conservatorium of Music Studios, where he's currently studying, and popular music. And it's a story of hope and a sense of longing. It sums up the feeling of knowing life has more in store for you, but not knowing exactly how, when, or where you're going to discover it. Ain't that the truth? So please make him welcome to the stage, Gorgija's son.
For coming out early, everyone, and I'm really happy to be here and look at this beautiful piano I get to play, so I hope you enjoy the show.
There was a time I could do no wrong. You told me otherwise, and I kept putting it all on you. I can't take back all that I've done. But I can change the way I see what I made you do. It's so clear to me now, it's so clear. To me now, it's so clear. To me. You came at me with your smoking gun. I tried to run and hide, but your bullets that went straight through. I can't say I was the only one to blame, but I can honestly say I did all that I could do. It's so clear to me now, it's so clear to me now, it's so clear to me now, it's so clear. Will I ever learn? Will I keep making the same mistakes? to me. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so melancholy piano rock. That's it, I guess. Well, that's a ballady sort of version. This one's a little bit rockier, and it's a break-up tune, and I'm full of those, and trying to get out of that habit. But this one's called Blacklist of Innocence, and this is the one that Ronnie was talking about that was highly commended in the Scala Film competition. Hope you enjoy. So alone right now, unwelcome from some strangers. You never even showed me how, but the anger in your rages. Shut down speeches every hour, the tension changes. Bitter little bits of sound, meaningless exchanges. You feel me in on what I've missed. I'm feeling like I don't exist, and for how long will you persist with your blacklist of innocence? Pass me in the hallway, a silence that could burn. Sharper the stairs to say more than words could hurt. Only thing I get from you is grey. When will this turn? Regrets creeping back again, but your love I need to earn. Yeah, feel me, you know what I missed. I'm feeling like I don't exist, and for how long will you persist with your blacklist of innocence? About the things we've done together by my side. Never thought we'd get this low. There's nowhere to hide, and I can't explain the way I feel without you breathing life. Come on, just help me get you back again. Just swim against the tide. Now I'm lifeless, drowning in the depths. The fear begins to rise. Voices screaming out within my head, keeping me in and out with cry. Severed souls like silhouettes is getting cold at night. This bond of bated breath, we fight, I let it die. So here's a reflective piece of mine about wasting time, I guess, or maybe not taking full advantage of your younger years. It's called Never Grow Old, but it's also a realization that you are never too old to start fresh and follow your dreams, I guess. So this is called Never Grow Old. So you're not so young now. Is it too late to make time for the little things while the big things take their place? Like seeing friends and shaking hands with people you just meet, and kicking the footy with neighbours you barely know just down the street. I remember swearing I would never grow old. I remember swearing I would never grow old. I used to jump and touch the shop signs hanging down from the eaves, chuck the surfboards in the back, head down the coast maybe all week. We'd stay out on our skateboards till the sun went down and it was cold. Now the bruises last longer as we watch the world unfold. I remember swearing I would never grow old. Yeah, I remember swearing I would never grow old. If I could reach out to my younger self, I'd scream and shout and say, hey man, what you waiting for? Just don't delay. If I could reach out to my younger self, I'd scream and shout and say, I've seen a lot of things go past me in my life, and now the back of my own hand I barely recognize. You're not so young now, but it's not too late. Just make time for the little things, man, the big things can wait. I remember swearing I would never grow old. Yeah, I remember swearing I would never grow old. Yeah, I remember swearing I would never grow. I would never grow. I'd never grow. No, I'd never grow, no. I would never grow. I'd never grow. Yeah, I'd never grow. I'd never grow, no. I would never grow old. I'd never grow old. Thank you. It really is such a pleasure to be here tonight, and I want to, before I forget, thank Jenn Barrett for asking me to play. It really is a pleasure for me to play here on this stage in front of such a wonderful audience, and thank you for coming out to see me play. This one is called Modern Walking Tragedy, and it was my first single, and you can listen to it on all the streaming services with a full band arrangement, and it goes like this. I'm a thin sheet of glass so fragile, I'm beaten down like hot steel on an anvil. I'm weathered down, oh so gradual, inside distraught, but outside still casual. I got no drive, yeah, I'm stuck in reverse. The view from down here couldn't get any worse. I'm a hollow shadow standing in the sun. I'm a soggy wet shoelace about to come undone. I'm a modern walking, a tragedy full of self-inducing apathy, and I'm so damn tired of being me, but I don't want to be anybody else. Same damn shirt as yesterday, from the pile on the floor that's been in my way. And I just got time for a toast on the run, and I ride on the train to sit next to no one. I got too much time to think about what to say to a world that won't listen to me anyway. And my news feed's my friend when I'm lonely. I checked it 8 times today, but it's not there to hold me. I'm a modern walking, a tragedy full of self-inducing apathy, and I'm walls. Modern walking, a tragedy, a self-inducing apathy, and I'm so tired of being me, and I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be no anybody else. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Thanks, guys. Where does the love go in practice? It don't vanish into air. Tough and Brazilian like a cactus. This dry desert seems so bare. We've weathered worse, we've felt more pain with all the times we've shared. I call you first, I think of your name when I need someone there. With some care and attention, this love could flourish again. I want that sweet same sensation of springtime after the rain. My life's a junkyard at the best of times, just rusty pieces here and there. The favorite thing that I call mine is the only one who truly cares. We've weathered worse, we've felt more pain with all the times we've shared. I call you first, I think of your name when I need someone there. With some care and attention, this love could flourish again. I want that sweet same sensation of springtime after the rain. First, I think of your name when I need someone there with some care and attention. This love could flourish again. I want that sweet same sensation of springtime after the rain. With some care and attention, this love could flourish again. I want that sweet same sensation of springtime after the rain. Thank you very much. That was Springtime After the Rain. I guess, when you're having some troubles in a relationship and it's pretty much over, but maybe there might be some hope afterwards, but, sometimes there isn't. A lot of the time for me, actually, but... moving on to something a little bit more melancholy. I'm sorry. This one's called, I'm not going to explain this one, I'm just going to play it. It's called Won't Be So Dark Anymore. Grew up near the beach, but I never went to sea. always had belongings, but I never felt more empty. Money leaves me like the leaves blowing in an autumn breeze. I just wanna be happy, but I'm just so hard to please. I sleep to chase dreams, maybe that's why I'm always so tired. I love being loved, but I'm so over crying. Every day I try living, I get closer to dying. My head's just above the water, but I'm kind of over trying. Should I stay or should I go? But would you know that I've gone at all? What if I fill this empty hole? Maybe then it won't be so dark anymore. I can't remember the last time I stopped to take in the clouds. I'm too busy disappointing me just to try and make you proud. Now I'm 100 on the freeway and life's passing like the trees. I don't know where I'm heading, but I'd do anything to leave. I'm hungry, so hungry, I just wanna fill up on pills. Wash my insides with liquor to forget about my hopeless chills. And I'm mending open wounds that cut so deep that they could kill. You want a headlining act? Will a one-way ticket fit the bill? Or should I stay or should I go? Or would you know that I've gone at all? What if I fill this empty hole? Maybe then it won't be so dark anymore. Maybe then it won't be so dark anymore. Thank you very much. Geez, time really flies when you're having fun. I'm actually having fun, so. Yeah, maybe I'll write some happy songs soon. This one's kind of happy. It's upbeat. It's this is the single that I'm releasing, and it's out on Bandcamp now. I put it up this afternoon, but it will be coming across all the streaming services. It's called Roam Around, and I think Ronnie summed it up quite nicely. Yeah, I'm getting used to playing with a trio, bass and drums, so I'll do my best to fill it in. I see the light, it's far away, but still in sight. Through these trying times, I drift away, but yet to find my place in this world. I sold my soul all for a girl. gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around until I found what I'm looking for. I'm set to explore somewhere that I have never been before. All the rules that I'll ignore. Before I give in, I'll be dead on the floor. It's time to make a change. I'm done with this pain, I won't feel it again. I believe there's something out there for me. I'm filled with hope, it'll set me free. I'm gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around until I found what I'm looking for. Roam around, I'm gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around until I found what I'm looking for. I'm gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around until I found what I'm looking for. Roam around, I'm gonna roam around, I'm gonna roam around until I found what I'm looking for. Thank you.
So it has been my absolute privilege and pleasure to play for you this evening, and this is my last song, and I really look forward to watching Jenn Barrett and the Night Shift, as I'm sure you all are. And I'm going to grab one of her vinyl on the way out, and I'm going to buy a record player because I don't have one. This one is called What Will Be. It's also available to listen to online. Check me out. Got some shows coming up and such. Yeah, so What Will Be. Thanks for listening so intently. It's been my pleasure.
Try. You think I'm lazy and I'm like other guys. I might be crazy, but I'm trying to find some kind of way we can get on with life. Can't tell now what's wrong or right. I can't stand just one more fight. Fill my bag and pack it tight. I'm acquainted with these lonely nights, and now I'm faced with this open door. I don't know what I want anymore. I put my faith in what's meant for me. Yeah, I have been told what will be, will be. I'm wondering if you're thinking of me for what I done. I said sorry, but you wanted action, not just words. And all I want is to be heard. These eyes now swollen red from what's been happening in my head. You wanted truth, but I gave you lies, and now we're moving on with life. Now I'm faced with this open door. I don't know what I want anymore. I put my faith in what's meant for me, yeah.
will be. You're now faced with this open door. I don't know what I want anymore. I put my faith in what's meant for me, yeah. I've been told what will be, will be. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you very much. Looking forward to watching Jenn.
There you go, folks. That's Gorgija's son all the way from Macedonia. No, not quite true, but there we go. That's a great Australian accent that you use during your songs as well. It's so refreshing that the American accent has finally been dropped from the Australian artist vernacular. An Australian at the moment, but international hopefully soon. Please make him again very welcome and very thankful for the set he's just done. Gorgija's son. Cheers. If you loved what you heard, and certainly those who saw from this side his hands on the keyboard, pretty alarming piano work there, particularly the right hand. He will be playing at Scala itself. We mentioned that before. That's the Songwriters, Composers, Lyricists Association of South Australia. He'll be playing there on Thursday, the 27th of June. And that's always undertaken at the Wheat Sheaf Hotel there at Thebby. And most people know that place. And so he'll be there on the 27th, but he'll also be on radio doing a rather long feature mid-June. If you get in touch with him and become part of his posse, he'll let you know all about that. So without further ado, we're going to be over at that merch desk now. We're going to let you have at least 20 minutes to have a bit of a chat and a bit of a drink and a bit of a fag and a bit of a toilet stop, and then we're going to see you in about 10 to 9, okay? See you then, folks. Enjoy your break. Cheers.